Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another plan with me. I'm in my infamous weeks planner with my functional sub and washi, because that's what we do in this planner. And I'm ready to go. So let's take a look at what this last week looked like. It's not pretty in the sense of like how my other spreads are. This is purely functional, purely pen, and for what it is. It is not anything crazy. And I get that maybe this isn't like your cup of tea. It's boring, but this is what's really been keeping me on track this year. Even though I've had a lot of setbacks and we go up the hill and down the hill and start all over again, I'm committed to finishing it out. And then for 2024, we'll figure something else out to do, I figure. I don't know if I'll be back in a week's planner. I just don't know if I'm going to be back in a week's planner. So, okay, give you a little heads up. I started the week, ended the week on a very bad note. On the first week of August, it was a really bad July. But ended up starting my week off really well. And I've not weighed myself again. And I'm not going to for the rest of August. And the reasoning why is because I am figuring out my workout routine. I had a really successful week, so I'll get laying stuff down so that we're not here forever, because we like to get through this one. I had a really productive week this last week. I mean, like, insanely productive. Some of my days had, long tasks, like when it was like design or whatnot, but most of the days I had quite a few tasks on my business to do list. That doesn't include like what needed to be done for family and whatnot, but it got me thinking, okay, first off, I work well under pressure. I work very well under pressure. It is where I thrive. And it has been that way my entire life. I enjoyed that when I was in school, like the pressure of deadlines and stuff, and the whole procrastination. I hated writing rough drafts. When it came time, a funny thing, when it came time to do my master's thesis, sorry, I'm just like chuckling to myself, which is not aiding in the story at all, as I'm trying to find things here. But as I was in my, in my master's program, and it was my very last class, and we had to write a rough draft. That's basically the last class that I had in my master's program was all about, okay, I am looking, okay, so those are, there it is basically writing your rough draft for your thesis. And it's all about your thesis paper. The very last class, at least the program that I was in, was about your master's thesis. So I utilized that time and we did rough drafts, and I hated it. I hated having to utilize a rough draft. It was not my cup of tea. And I struggled really hard. So anytime a rough draft submission was due, I actually would do it at the very last minute. And I actually did not have a lot of revisions to do on my master's thesis. And it was nice because we broke it up into stages. So it was like, okay, here's your abstract, here's going to be your opening and all of that. And that was actually really helpful. I did like that portion because if that portion was good to go, she did not want you to change that for your final. So I worked it like as if I was going to submit it as a final paper, and stuff. And so that worked out very, very well to my advantage. But still, there was a few points, like when I would have to submit some, she'd come back and be like, okay, we need to change this. And I'm like, oh, I hate this. It really, really messed with me because I hate doing rough drafts and stuff. So, but I get to this because much of my college, well, really like all of my high school career and my entire college, I worked very well under pressure. I would pack my plate full and stuff. And yeah, did I burn out? Yes, I've burned out a few times and stuff, but I still love the pressure. I still love the pressure. So we were looking at the calendar and we were talking with the kids, and I was like, okay, guys, I have a very, very busy week. I have some events coming up. I have places to go, people to see, things to do, all of these things going on. And I was like, I don't have a lot of time this week, so I'm going to lean on you guys a lot for some things. And I kind of need you guys here. I need you here. Let's grab these ones. I was like, I really need your help this week. I need everybody to kind of be on their A game. And this pressure was like, okay, if I don't get this stuff done, I'm really not going to be in a good place when it comes to some of these events coming up over the course of the next couple of months. So I need to be on top of it. And I thrived this week. And I have not had, I've had productive weeks, but not like this. And I had energy at the end of the day. Granted, I also hit the pillow hard, but I had so much energy. There was it Wednesday or Thursday? I had so much energy, and my husband was like, "You're crazy. Where's this energy coming from?" Like, I did not stop moving until like 10 p.m. that night. I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go do this. And he's like, "You're exhausting me. Get out of here." So I really was like, okay, we can do this. I know that I'm tired, but if I can just schedule in this very small, minute amount of time, because that's all I'm going to be able to do. And when I say small amount of time, I'm literally talking like 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes. Like, it's not going to be a lot of time, but I'm like, we can do this. At least for the beginning, as I'm getting this. And so I started really formulating a plan and going, okay, you can do this. This is what you need to do. This is how you need to do it. Now just do it. And I think today was the day that I needed it to be done, because I had been so good all week long at waking up and getting going at such an early time. I was down in my office by 8:30 at the latest, and I was coming out of there at 5:30, 6 o'clock. I had a couple days that was later, but that was fine. It worked out so well. And so today, which is currently Saturday, when you're seeing this, it's probably going to be, it'll be Wednesday. So I ended up doing a workout this morning. I came downstairs, my alarm clock had gone off. I was like, okay, we've got this. I came downstairs. I pulled up an app that I'd used sometime. I never really committed to it. And I was like, okay, she's got some home workouts that and I literally just needed to use a chair. That's all I needed to do. And I was like, you know what? This is so simple. Quit making excuses. Everybody's tired. And that's just me just being, because I'm not a self-affirmation type of person. I literally need there to be some sort of tangible goal at the end, or I need somebody to be like, you can't do it. But it can't be my husband. Like, he can't get away with saying that to me. But I can get away with saying that to myself. And so, yeah, I got up and I went downstairs and I came here into my filming room and I did a workout, and I did not complete it because it was three rounds of 6 exercises each. I didn't complete it. I'm okay with that. It's not a big deal. It doesn't hurt my feelings any. I did the best that I could. And I absolutely refuse. And maybe some people are okay with this, but for me, and this is me only, I absolutely refuse to work out to the point of vomiting. I figure that is exerting your body way past the point it wants to be at. And that slow and continuous is better suited. So that's just me personally, okay? If you like to work out until you vomit, I will pat you on the back and I will say amazing things to you because I can't do it. So we, meaning me and my multiple different voices I use to motivate and keep myself going. It was like, okay, we're to the point where it's feeling that way. We need to stop. And I felt okay about it. I was not mad at myself. I was like, you haven't worked out in forever. You are literally starting from the beginning. You cannot give yourself too much of a hard time on this. You are doing the absolute best you can. And I did it. And it was hard. And I can feel it in my legs. So even though I quit in the middle of it because I just couldn't do it anymore, I still know I did something. So yay! So we're making progress. We are making progress, and that is all that matters. It's been a long time since I've done something like that. So we are happy over here. And I'm like, hey, this is a tangible goal. This is a tangible something that I can see and I can do. I can, I'm touching my phone, and like getting to the point of completing that full 3 rounds at 6 exercises a piece. I can do that. I know I can. It just might take me some time. So there we go. But that is one of the reasons why I'm not going to weigh myself until the end of August, because I need to get prepped in, like, my body needs to get used to doing this. Otherwise, I'm going to get very, very mad because my body's going to be like, oh, we're doing this. Okay, let's build muscle and retain water. And I don't want to see the number go up because that will just mess with me. So there we go. That is my good news for the week. If you have any good fitness or health news to share with me, even if you don't, you can share anything you want down in the comments section down below. If you're struggling on your own journey, I'm right there with you. Know that you are not alone. We are in this together. Wow, I can't talk sometimes. So please give this video a thumbs up, leave your comments, make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye now.